Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Black Maple Podcast. The goal with this podcast is to share the incredible stories of freedom fighters who came here in Ukraine to fight for Ukraine's freedom. So, twice a month, we will be discussing with a foreign fighter. And for obsec reason, we will only talk about stories from the past, nothing current, all old stuff. So the founders of this podcast is Rima and myself. For me, I'm just gonna be doing the editing and the social media. I just came here to set up the studio, and then I'm going back to the front line after this. And Rima will be doing the interviews. Do you want to say something about yourself?
Absolutely. So I have been working in logistics for bringing non-lethal military aid in since about September of last year in country. I now am in training as a combat medic, but in the past I used to document the stories of freedom fighters in Lithuania. So I have some experience in these types of interviews, and I'm looking forward to talking about a more modern setting and what these fighters have gone through, especially being foreign and coming into this place to fight for freedom. So really looking forward to that.
The first episode of the podcast is already out, so make sure to go check it out. And also, of course, YouTube already demonetized the channel. So please, if you want to support us, if you want to see all episodes before they go public, if you want to see some combat footage, also please go subscribe to our Patreon. It will really help us. And also,
you'll be able to ask questions through the Patreon, and we'll ask them during our interviews as well. So that is a huge perk, so definitely subscribe.
Yeah, so also with this podcast, we will also try to help the fundraisers going on Twitter. So we are currently looking for sponsors for the podcast. So if you are a brand or if you are just interested in sponsoring this podcast, please contact us. And all the funds raised from the sponsors will be used to support the current war effort. We're gonna buy some vehicles, medical supplies, and all that stuff. Also, this podcast is powered by Black Maple Company, www.blackmaplecompany.ca. Also, shout out to the Black Maple Recon team, currently doing incredible work on the battlefield during this combat rotation. And also for this week, we have some fundraisers going on.
Yes, as always, Toonie Tuesday is coming up, so make sure that you check out Toonie Tuesday from Fella Sam and Kobzar. And also, there are plenty of fundraisers going around on Twitter. Make sure to like and share, because sharing is caring, and every effort for Ukraine matters.
Also, for the next guest, we will record the episode soon, so you won't believe who it is. We are just very lucky to have the chance to speak with him. Just incredible. So we will announce who it is very soon on our Patreon, and you will be able to ask some questions as well. Otherwise, the podcast is available on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and also soon on Apple Podcasts. So, see you soon.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Looking forward to chatting with all of you soon.
Peace.